Hello and welcome to Good Morning RPG. My name is Leia. This is Matt.
Hello. What was what? Where?
I was like, here this is 5, 4, 3, 2.
Well, I want to be quiet when it changes over. I want to be quiet when it's what I did in my TV station job. You got to go quiet on the later numbers, and then they can count the last few numbers
I
in.
know. You're so cute. You're adorable. Stop.
Mm.
I just missed
Mm.
your face, and you've been complimenting me all night already, and you deserve some loving too.
It's because have you seen those fucking? Have you put that in the Discord yet? Have you put that Lilith
Oh
in the
no, I haven't
Discord?
put it.
You've put
I
that.
will put it in the Discord.
First off, Leia's Lilith thing. She's done. Okay, so she did the eyes for the Lilith, and it's it's crazy. It's so good. And then she's got the tears streaking down her face, and then she's got blending on the horns, and then she's like, "Oh, it's okay. I don't know if I like it." And I'm like, "Fuck off."
No,
What?
I told you that like when I originally painted the eyes, I couldn't tell because of the heterochromia.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if they were like if they were straight. Like I couldn't tell. I was like, are these the same? Are they exactly the same? It's very hard to tell because they're two different colored eyes. So it's like my brain is like, they might not be the same.
I think they look fine. They look great even. You've got like different layers of color in just the eyes as well, and it's ridiculously good. It's a crime, in fact, that you haven't posted it in the Discord yet, which is why I'm heavily being like, post it there, whatever. You should get everyone to see it. If you saw our announcement posts on any of the socials, I got her to send me the image, and I'm like, look at this, look at this.
Oh.
Thank you. Salami Man, CA. Thank you so much. Hold on,
Salami Man.
let me turn on the
I love
alerts
that.
thing. It's not normally there. There you go.
Hey, thanks for the stop.
I can hear it through your computer.
It came through my mic, and it shouldn't have, but it did. And I don't know why that happened. I think my audio properties have gone wrong.
I have to get my reference image back up. Matt made me close everything.
Worth it just for that animation? Yeah, thank you. That was hard to make. I had to throw all those weapons by hand.
I just realized that my screen is still saying the starting soon.
Yours is saying starting soon. No, mine's up there with the thing. Anyway, thank you for the sub.
My Twitch was still showing the starting soon screen.
Oh, well. I hope it's changed now. I mean, well, look, I saw the thing come up, and it's on. I got my web browser up at the same time, just monitoring, and it looks good. It looks good.
Mine keeps freezing for some reason.
Okay,
I think I'm good.
I'm so tired.
You're so tired.
I'm so tired.
Me too.
We doing too many things, and I'm sleepy. But I'm here, and I'm painting.
You eepy?
I'm so sleepy. I've had a coffee this morning, and I feel sleepy. Now
that's what I should have done. I
that's
should
bad.
have made coffee.
Why is my head so tall today? I don't like being this tall. Zoom out a little bit. I don't know, Australian headroom and American headroom.
You like space.
I don't like banging the top. I feel claustrophobic if I bang the top of my border. I think it's a part of my film school training. They make you give you more headroom in Australian cinema.
Mm-hmm.
So like when I see,
and it's funny because like the way that my screen is, I feel like I'm too small.
Yeah, so you want to bang your head on the top, don't you?
So much room. Like I've got this, like all of this.
Yeah, nah. I like seeing a little bit more. I personally, that's why I like seeing my screen. Like, I mean, I could also though. Yeah. Like, you know, when I do my gaming ones, I have this filter as well. Like I can literally turn. I could turn myself into a smaller box like this. Beep boop 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 beep. So, you know, whatever's doing that there. We could do a smaller box effectively.
No, I feel like that they complement the larger boxes.
I like the big rectangles. It's good. I need to redo a lot of this
But
OBS because I have learned new tricks, and I could implement those to make my life less of a pain in the ass, generally.
it's beautiful, Lilith.
Yeah. Well,
My camera can't decide if she's too dark or too light. Her skin is like it's freaking perfect. When we painted last week and I got her skin tone down perfect. Like
yeah.
I thought I was gonna have to do a little bit of editing when I did the face, but it was like I saw it in like clear light, like my regular lighting, and it is gorgeous.
It's nice.
So it's
That's
very nice.
that's
It's
nice.
very nice.
That's
So I'm
nice.
gonna be working on there is this little bit that goes on the front of her tunic here, on the front of her dress. I'm basically gonna work from the bottom up. I know I did the face, the head, but that's like one of the things that bothers me the most. And I didn't want to handle her and like be putting my hands all over the model if it was already painted.
Yeah.
After like to do the face. So I decided I did the face, and this is actually all clear coated. So it is nice and protected for me to be able to handle it, and I don't have to worry about chipping off my hard work. So
Nice and fair.
we're gonna be working on this.
Oh, every thought I had left my brain. Chat, as a side note, I recently, let me know if my mic's too loud or Leia's mic's too loud or the music's too loud. I got my old mixer back in, and so far it hasn't given me any technical issues, despite them saying there was nothing wrong with it. I could have actually been the power supply in my computer by the end of it. But are our mics okay in volume, and is the music at a good level? Because I want to know, and I can adjust it and keep those settings.
Yeah, those are things. Oh, you're gonna make me yawn.
I'm tired.
I've been up all day.
I was up all yesterday. I've even had, it's bad when I've had a coffee and this is happening. I'm like, my body better not be getting used to it, or I will starve the coffee out of my system again.
Oof.
I'm not letting days go by where coffee doesn't affect me. I want it to pingle my absolute brains out for the 1 or 2 times I drink it a week. And if my body's like, I'm used to this now, I'll be like, well, you're not getting it anymore. It's, well, look, hold on. I have played so much less Baldur's Gate than I want to do this week. I've been doing work. I had to go location. What did I do yesterday? Oh, Jess and I went out on a little date yesterday, and then afterwards I had to go location scouting. But the drive was like, I'm on the west side of Melbourne, and this was on like the far east side of Melbourne. So the drive home was about an hour and a half in peak hour.
Oof.
And I was like, ugh, by the end of it. I'm a sleepy boy. And then we had to postpone Zephyr Storm last night because George had internet issues, and then Brenda was having OBS issues, and then one of the players had to step out for the night, so we were just like, let's just call it for safety. And then, God, what else happened? It's just been a busy week. I'm stressed because PAX is coming up. It's time.
Mm-hmm.
It's time. And I stupidly accepted a map commission as well that I need to get done before Saturday, or by Saturday. One of those. So
Dude.
I can't edit chapter 5 easily either, and I've been trying to be a good boy and do like at least an hour or 2 of that a day. And I've been unable to do that this week as well. On top of doing and I've also got 7 bookings this week.
Oh my god.
I'm so tired.
How do you live?
I haven't this week. This week and last week. I'm scattered and need a rest.
But I was able to sleep in because we canceled our meeting.
Yeah.
Because I have been sillily staying up until 2 o'clock in the morning.
What have you been doing?
Sunday night, I actually couldn't fall asleep at all. So I was up until 7 o'clock in the morning.
You dreaming? Yeah, I was about to say, you dreaming about Karlach, or are you doing stuff with Karlach in the game space?
Actually, Carla, I am in a polycule now.
Oh, me too. I started dating Halson as well.
Me too.
Yeah. Wait, who's the other one then?
Karlach.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm so upset I couldn't date Karlach.
Karlach was my first.
Oh.
And then Hallison was like, we have a thing. And I was like, but I has girlfriend. And he goes, go ask girlfriend. And girlfriend is like, whatever makes you happy.
Yeah, oh man. I think I definitely locked myself out of my Karlach plotline, a romance plotline by accident. And I've been kicking myself since Act 1. And I was like, I want Karlach as endgame the entire time. And when I couldn't, I was like, I guess I'll take Asterion.
I think I
guess I'll take Asterion. Jess is so ferally horny for Asterion, though.
I'm so angry that you got Asterion, though, because I tried so hard.
Oh god, he was too easy. Everyone's like, Asterion rejects me all the time, and I'm like, that guy was like butter in my fingers. That was so easy to just be a little bit mean to him every time I talk to him.
Yeah, that's what
and then he falls in love with me.
You gotta be a little bit of a sassy bitch to him.
You just gotta be a little bit of a prick to him and string him along.
I wanna be a nice bean. And he goes, then find somebody else.
Oh my god, he's
and
just
then, like
I thought it would I genuinely thought it would be harder to bang Asterion than it was.
I plan on, so, I don't know what I want to do. So this playthrough that I'm doing right now, I'm not doing any of the tadpole shit.
Me neither. I've been good boy. Yeah.
Paddles. No illithid powers, no tadpole stuff. I've been giving all my tadpoles to Asterion.
Yeah.
So I'm just I don't want this.
None of my party has been given tadpoles. They all told me, no, I don't want to do it. And I went, all right. And then I had already decided I don't want to do it myself.
Asterion is like when I was like, I don't want to do it. Asterion is like, gimme.
Really? I gave him the evil book.
Oh yeah, I did that too.
I also just recently got the last part of that quest line that I need to sort out as well. However,
we might need to talk about that because I think I found a thing for it.
I definitely found a thing for it.
Because I don't have the book, I lost out on some dialogue. So you and I might need to talk off screen.
Okay, well, before we continue to talk about Baldur's Gate endlessly for the rest of time, so Jess has got my contrast paints because she's painting up some minis I need to do for a game on the weekend. So I'm not doing Tyranids today. I'm being my most basic self, and I have all my Tyranids primed in. Tyranids. I have all my Terminators. I need to go to bed. I have all my Terminators and my Leviathan Space Marines, the ones I like and I'm keeping. They're all primed up, so I hate painting armies. So you can see that I have painted an ADHD assortment. I've painted a tapas of different color scheme base coats. I've got an Ultramarines. I've got some Apothecary needs to be white anyway. I've got a red one, which can be like Blood Angels, Blood Ravens, whatever. I've got a Deathwing one. I got a black one, which can kind of be anything, but I was probably going to go for Salamanders, because green's good base coat for that. What Space Marine would you like to see me paint? Ooh. I've got lots of different ones. I've got one reserved for Callus's selected, but I don't think I want to do that today. I've got one reserved for. I don't remember
rep for my,
what I've done.
I'm gonna rep for my hubby and say Blood Ravens.
Okay, so that would be this red guy if I did that.
Yeah.
I do like the red one. So he's the one that's got the 2 knives and he's got the Tyranid bits on his shoulder. Another one I've got is I've got a Space Wolf here. I've also got the big fucking Dreadnought. The Dreadnought is guaranteed going to be a Salamander one because I really like the green color scheme on that. Got droopy guns because I didn't glue them though. So, yeah. What to do?
Painting some leathery bits. Oh my gosh, people who paint like leather holsters and shit like that make it look so fucking easy.
How the fuck did I accidentally open Premiere with the keyboard? All right.
It's a mystery. Oh, you know, I might need to... Yeah. What's... Oh, that's brown too. Oh. Whoops.
Making a little poll. There you go. Yeah, Premiere heard I needed to do video editing. Yeah, you're so right. All right. Hey, the Blood Ravens are off to a very strong start. So the Blood Ravens are the Dawn of War ones, if anyone remembers that. It's like a red and their shoulder pads are like bone color.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
The only reason I know is that that is my hubby's fave.
They are definitely one of my faves. Like if the salamander green wasn't such a nice color, it would easily be one of my favorites. Out of the official ones, anyway.
I don't think Blood Ravens. I thought they weren't official.
I think they became official enough because there's such a pop culture icon for the Marines now. Okay, where's those Neurogons? So it'd look like this, if anything. Oh, that's a small image.
Nice.
So it'd be like
I just love that color scheme.
mostly red with a bit of black on it. We've chosen the single-handedly most detailed mini out of these fucking Space Marines.
Well, if you want to do something less detailed, just pick something else.
That's all right. It's all right. I like this guy enough because I'm just like because I've sprayed him in red. I basically just need to like color him down a bit as well.
Just realize that the bronze that I'm going to be using is sort of see-through, so I am just painting this entire thing brown to give it kind of that same warm tone all over.
Yeah. All right. Blood Ravens are they are just winning. I'm gonna start prepping Blood Ravens. Vote's nearly over, so if anyone wants to try and influence that, that'll be it. Oh, I got a hydrate from
Nope.
Gamer Junkie though.
Oh. Hey. Hey, Gamer Junkie.
Hey, Gamer Junkie.
Oh,
Hey,
see,
Gamer Junkie. Sorry.
it's my look at the baby that I'm showing. Showing Gamer Junkie since he jumped in just now. And this beautiful Lilith. She's wanna.
My color reference thingy.
She's gorgeous. She's so beautiful.
She's so beautiful.
Scary lady.
So this was a Mephiston red spray. And that is Sanguine Scar. Oh, I fucking chose right.
I love ADD.
What? What?
I just love it.
Your own?
No, I just love it in general. Oh, right, that's right. I did post her on my Facebook. I just posted her on everything. I was just like, look at how beautiful she is.
Look at that beautiful baby. Okay,
She'll
so
fucking murder you.
so I'm using all my two-thing coats today, which is spinning me out because I'm like, I haven't done a big traditional one with these colors. So how do I get that bone
Ooh.
color? Is it up here? Is it that one? Is that? Oh, I shouldn't have put away my color reference chart. All right. So,
You put your color reference chart away?
well, it's the conversion chart. So I have all the paints here, and I need to know what's what. Oh, Gryffindor's fucking. Oh.
Ah.
I need to start with Dragon Fang. Okay. And I end with Vampire Fang. Okay, so I'm just gonna put the no worries. Thank you, gamer, for stopping in.
Awesome, have a good one. Drive safe.
And I need a black. Doom, Death, Black. Because of course. Oh, they did give me a Corvus Black. Doom, Death, Black, and Death Reaper. Of course they did. And then I need a nice silver. Which will be the middle one. Sir Coats. And then a nice dark brown leather. Maybe Curious Leather Rhinox hide? Sure is. Alright. I will start off with simply just these four colors for now. And then my Tyranid Carapace can be done later. Maybe in that dark purple.
Yeah.
So,
So Matt was making earlier off stream
yeah.
because I have 70 some odd hours logged into Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, and you
I'm
told me
already at 3.
you're further than I am, and I've got 105 or something like that.
That's not necessarily true. I've spent a lot of time in side quests, and I just happened to fight Cazador. My partner
Also,
was
spoiler
already,
warning as well, because like that's quite far in the game for anyone who hasn't played yet.
I mean,
It's quite far in the game for anyone who
it's
hasn't
quite
played.
far.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm just saying I did it.
I just did
my
most.
partner was also like, "You're level 11," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm level 11. I've been doing shit."
I'm level 11 too. I'm almost level 12. Which makes me sad a little bit because I know there's no progression. I know there's no more progression after level 12 because the game gets too fucky to balance. Which, you know, is the truest form of a D&D game, really. You know, not being able to balance a game past the 12th level, but yet still goes up to 20. That is exactly what happens in D&D from my experience. It doesn't work anymore.
It's like
Spells are just
everyone's
broken.
ridiculously powerful.
Yeah, why do you think they don't write high-level campaigns? It's because they can't handle you at that point. They're just like, you deal with it. You do it.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried. Like, man, I gotta do this on level 12. It's so hard.
Yeah, my Gale just learned Disintegrate, and I was like, oh, points at someone, they have no health now. My party's very tanky though.
Scroll.
Oh yeah?
Spell scroll of Disintegrate is really great.
Nice.
My party is not very tanky.
So I've got Karlach and Aiko, my cleric, my Tav. He is just such a powerhouse because he just the cantrip rule really.
What was that? You're
thank you,
subscribing.
Meeples.
That's all right then. Welcome to the phone.
Thank you so
hello,
much.
Meeples.
I don't know why this is coming through my morning. I don't know why that's coming through my my speakers because that's very confusing to me. Is my I mean, mind you, I did my Stream Deck is a bit laggy at the moment because I put video files on its keys and for some reason it's not liking that one too much, admittedly.
So my Tav, I'm playing a lore bard.
Yeah.
And then I've got Shadowheart with me, Karlach, and Asterion.
Yeah.
So me and Karlach are me and Shadowheart are a little squish. We're little squishes.
You get some squish going?
I don't know. Granted, Asterion's kind of squishy too, but he always stands next to Karlach, and then I just wail on things together.
That just happened. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good.
But I made Shadowheart a light cleric or life cleric.
Oh, okay. Mine's a light cleric. Like I made Aiko a light, and he's very.
I made she's a life cleric, so she like specifically if there is a healing spell that she can take, she takes it.
Oh, fair. Mine's Aiko's got mass cure wounds at level 3. So like if I haven't cast spiritual weapon yet, or I have, or you know, I don't have another bonus action, it's just healing that a little bit every turn. Like,
oh yeah,
I've got like 6 level spells now on him, so I'm sitting here just going like, oh, I don't even need to worry about my level 3 stocks going down. We're good. All right, every turn, just heal them a little bit. Because I can just cast things like Spirit Guardians or the other high level spells just at a higher level, and now they do more damage. You telling me a level 5 Spirit Guardians is going to be a bad idea? I don't think so. Also, Aiko just got Planar Ally, which straight up just lets you summon a Celestial, like a Deva, to fight with you.
Ooh.
Like, so Aiko just gets an Angel to fight with him as a level 5 or 6 spell now. I think it's level 5. Maybe 6. I don't know. Either way, I have a permanent buddy who can use Revivify. That you can also get a Djinn or a Devil. Depending on what you're after. But, like, as far as I'm concerned, the Deva can fly and do cool things like that. Alright, so I just need to re-establish some base coat, because this is the primer coat. And unfortunately, it is slightly different in tone, so I just need to just quickly... Oh, this is actually quite brighter.
I don't know what it is, but fucking blue is horrendous to work with.
You don't like many colors at the moment. Red, blue. You're going to say green next?
Oh, I actually love green.
Are you sure?
But it's like, yes. Green is the most cooperative color.
Green is not a creative color.
No, it's a cooperative color.
Green is not a cooperative color. Man, I haven't seen that in a very long time.
All right, we're just gonna hope that this is the right color.
Yeah. Do we need to set up a spin wheel with all of the Leia doesn't like these colors? Today, I don't like yellow!
Well, so I've been using a lot of blue lately. And it seems like all of my blue paints are super watery and like not very, like completely see-through.
Oh, okay.
Which is,
I've noticed a lot of my Citadels at the moment, compared to these brand new ones, are a bit like that. I think it could just be the shelf life of them. Or of my
like,
ones, anyway.
That's the thing that I am dreading. It's like, oh my god, is it like the shelf life of my paint? Have I had this paint too long for it to be useful anymore?
I mean, I say that, and I've got paints that are still like 4 years old, you know? They're still usable. It's just you got to treat them different to the brand new ones. Mind you, it's annoying to have to like hydrate your paints or use them differently just because they're older. It means the process has another step to it.
The amount of paints that I have would just make having to repurchase all of my paints all over again just such a ball bust.
Yeah, no, I feel that. All of my paints have the old Citadel label. And I sit there going like, every time I buy a new one, I'm like, oh, I'm reminded at how long I've had some of them. And I'm like, I don't want to replace all of you. Because like the troublesome colors, like, you know, any of the white pigment ones, they have new labels in my set because they shit me off the quickest. Man, red pigment does not come out of a brush.
It does not.
All right. Well, I have reestablished a rough, you know, layer on top of that. This is what he looks like if anyone hasn't seen him yet. He's got 2 knives. He's got a combi flamer on the back. And I'm going to just try and base coat them all today. I should also get some skin color out as well. Ooh, I'm going to use the skin tone that doesn't exist in GW.
What?
Yeah. They I looked on my, so it's called, where is it? The triad's called Argonaut Skin, Chronos Flesh, and Ares Flesh. Army Painter has an equivalent, but you'll actually see, I don't know if you can see it on the stream, where it says Citadel, it actually says NA, as in they don't have an equivalent. Because Citadel, I think Citadel wants you to use, like, different ones instead, or, like, the ochres and the tans. But this is specifically, like, Mediterranean flesh colors.
Oh.
And I really dig that. So I think I'll do his skin tone as that. I don't know where to start on this guy. He's got so much going on. Like, genuinely so much going on.
It's like kind of how I felt with Lilith. I was like, oh gosh, where do we begin?
Yeah. Because he's just got, like, I might start with the black elements. God, I love GW sculpts, but they're a nightmare for starting anything simply. I mean, that's what they want. They want you to have more of a detailed painting time of all levels, and if you want to have a more basic painting time, you buy the intro Space Marines that have less stuff plastered all over them. All right, I think I'm going to do his black paneling first. So is that a right size brush? That is not. Why do I not have a size 1? I go straight from like 0 to 2. Oh, so for the location scouting, fuck, that's red. I don't want red. I want black. For the location scouting we're doing, I don't know how much I've been talking about on this stream. Have I been talking about ability score increase on this stream at all?
No, we talked about it on Rob Hartley's.
We talked it on Rob Hartley's, so it was technically announced. So, George and I have been wanting to make this show, so, you know, technical announcement time. George and I have been wanting to make this show for like 4 years now, but we didn't ever really have the resources or the capability just yet. We're kind of starting to get into the point where we want to. Now, the basic pitch is, you know your D&D scores, strength, dexterity, charisma, constitution. Well, let's say we can try and raise those in real-world applications. Let's take these video game and tabletop concepts and try to put them into a spot where we can accurately go, what is your ability score, and then set a DC over how difficult something is based on that in a challenge that they physically have to do. We want to do like a little concept video for PAX, so we're filming it just before PAX, like just a little snippet of something to go like, hey, this is cool, right? And go from there and see how it goes. So we went up to a venue yesterday called Ninja Nation, which is basically like an American Ninja Warrior course place, obstacle course type thing. Turns out a couple of people who work there and or go there a lot actually have been on the show when we were talking to the guy who owns it. And so they're happy for us to go in and use their facility for a half-day shoot to basically load up George and work out what his encumbrance value would be, his carrying capacity, based on the strength score he gives us, and then load him up with a bunch of gear to then have to do an American, to do the Ninja Warrior course, or the version that they have in their warehouse, while encumbered.
Ooh.
So, semi-scripted, and we're hoping the comedy part of it comes from the fact that George is probably going to overestimate his strength, and then we're going to put a bunch of weight on him, and he's going to have to deal with it.
Please don't let me. Stop.
So, like, we're not trying to make him fail. It's like, what do you think your score is? Here's a challenge to reflect the score that you've given us.
Hello.
And at the end of the episode, we'd also go like, okay, based on the challenges we've just done, here's where we think your score actually is. And here's a challenge appropriate for that.
Okay.
But yeah.
Can I help you, or are you just gonna stand there?
I'm leaving.
Kiss!
Can I have an actual kiss and not whatever that was? Oh. Blech.
Kiss.
Men are weird.
Why?
Because I wanted him to give me a kiss, and he just put his whole mouth over mine.
I do that too.
Just like opened his mouth and put it on my face. Like, okay, can I have an actual kiss now?
But yeah. That was fun. We went and saw that venue. And
That's super cool.
It was really cool. That was the place I had to drive a very long time to get to, but we're gonna film that just before PAX, or like we're gonna film a snippet of it. Like we can't film the whole show yet because we need more planning. But we wanted to like get basically a proof of concept together at some point, and maybe take it to a crowdfunding platform, because with some of the ideas we have, we're like, we might actually like we also the goal of paying ourselves for our work. But yeah, we want to try and do like a proper run of the show. We want to like give it a proper go.
That sounds like it could be really fun.
Yeah, I really like the concept. Like, what can we do with actual ability scores? Because like a 16, right, would be pretty well the top of the balance on a non-magical person. So that'd be like you're a professional bodybuilder at that stage. If you've got 16 in strength.
Dang it. I'm sorry. I'm just very quiet because I'm concentrating.
No, that's all right. Camera decides to not focus.
No one's gonna see that. No one's gonna see it. It's gonna be fine.
All right.
Oh, man, I hate painting inside stuff.
Inside stuff. Oh, like you got to go around something.
Yeah. Like I got like the inside of this skirt.
Yeah, fair.
I definitely think I'm gonna have to go over the feet and the legs again with my skin tone. I think. Not a big enough brush.
God, this paint looks so nicely.
Are you working on the skin tone or?
No, I'm just doing the black and it covers really well and it doesn't run badly. I don't know, I really like this paint range. If you're into painting and see two thin coats around, like, give it a go.
I will have to keep my eye out for it. For sure. Everybody that uses it seems to think very highly of it, so.
It's because it's I don't know, it markets itself as a premium paint range and has the quality of it. Like, Games Workshop markets themselves as premium paint, but I gotta say that they don't always hit the bar. Like, they're not as consistent with it, but these paints are pretty consistent across the board to be all good versus, like, most of them.
Are you talking about, like, how, like, oh, this color is really great, but, like, if you buy a white, then you're pretty much guaranteed to have shit.
Yeah. So, like, this, by comparison, like, the white is very good, and the metallics are very good, and I'm using the black right now, and the black is very good. I've used the skin tones in the past as well. They're also really nice. They're just, like, I haven't had a bad one yet. And I've used a lot of them. I haven't used most of my Wave 2 yet, so that's a lot of green, khaki greens, dark greens, and the teal turquoises. The pink went nice, actually, out of that new one.
Oh!
I know a place near me sells it now, in singles.
I'll have to see if there's any place near me that will sell them or has them.
What's the speaking of?
Oh, so I mentioned this a little bit before.
Yeah.
And I wish Chemel were here, but so Chemel was asking me about that commission they want to have done.
Yeah.
The what is it? Shrike. The Shrike painted like a My Chemical Romance band
Oh hell
member.
yeah!
I think we're.
I mean, he
think
kind
we're
of
doing
already
it.
he kind of already is that. Let's be fair.
He is, yeah. But like I told him, I was like, dude, if I can find some stuff to like 3D print and like make some really cool shit, this could be so awesome.
I think this model comes apart, and I don't know how, but I would like it to. It's all push fit.
Ah.
It's like my Leviathan book.
I feel very loud now. Okay. I'm so stressed out. Okay, I got this. I got this.
I love that people just upload the instructions for these booklets.
Oh, for the Space Marine booklets?
Yeah. Okay, so here, this piece of the arm should be able to come off. I think I've glued that. Which means that this leg here... Okay, so... Oh, he's kind of like a half-half. Okay. How's this? Oh, so this arm should just be on a peg. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Maybe I did glue that one.
Oh. Well, it's, you know, it's really quiet when I can hear my partner playing Baldur's Gate downstairs. You good?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
No, I'm just trying to... I was trying to pull him apart, but I think he's stuck in too well, so I'm just gonna leave him.
Oh no.
That's alright. I just gotta... I can't do the easy way of doing all these panels. I have to do it the proper way, as it were. I want to cheat a little bit and pull them apart so it makes it easier.
There is a device that is hooked up to my Spotify that is not mine.
One of your boys?
No. It's just called Den.
Is it like when you're printing something and you have it in the den?
No, that's the
The lab?
the lab. Our lab is where all like the printing stuff is.
Okay, so his little star on his chest will be black.
So I have to hand paint all of these freaking cracks
Yeah.
onto this model. onto this like leather.
I can tell I haven't painted this way in a while because I'm making I'm a bit messy.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I like this.
Oh my goddess.
Ah!
A subscriber. I feel blessed.
What the heck was that?
That was a subscriber. Thank you, Jess, for subscribing for 27 months. Damn!
Holy heck.
But it's still coming through my speakers, so if you can hear that through my mic, then fuck it, eh? Scared the shit out of me. I can't. I'm scared for the raid to come through. If there's a raid, that's gonna ever trigger it. Like, that's gonna scare the shit out of me because it's gonna like vibrate my desk very loudly.
Mm.
My lappy was muted, so you heard through the floor. Yeah, see? My Studio E monitor speakers, they are powerful when they want to. Okay, so the bolter. There's a nice simplicity in these guys. Like this, even though he's so detailed, you know?
That's the one thing that I really like about the Games Workshop stuff is it is detailed, but at the same time, very easy to read. I think I hate this. I think I hate this.
What are you worried about?
So this like leather that she's wearing is like cracked.
Yeah.
And I'm having a hard time getting that effect.
Oh,
and making it look natural.
Remember what we were saying? You gotta do lots of tiny micro scratches and then put a wash over it.
Well, like
it's not an easy
scratches
effect.
And just like in just like
have a look up.
That
have
if,
a look
like,
up.
So the problem is when I looked up some stuff, because I did do a little bit of research after last week to see what I could do, and like a lot of people were like painting leather satchels and stuff like that, and they were doing that like it's like really cracked and stuff like that on like the edges and whatnot, but it's like they're not doing flat surfaces.
I was looking at this kind of stuff. I think dry brushing would actually be your friend in this one. To dry brush a bit, do a wash over it, dry brush a different color or even the same color over it, do another wash over it. And then like inset each one into more and more depth. I've just found an article that kind of has a similar, like not the same effect that I was just saying, but another version. I've just messaged you that. I've never tried to do it, so I'm not a lot of help. I can Google for you. Oh, that one's kind of cool. Oh, I don't mind the end result of that one. Oh, it's got like steps as well. Base coat with Rhinox. Yeah, so it's glazing, edge highlighting again, glazing, edge highlighting. Sounds like it's a process and a half. Gun. Handle. All right. So those are usually that.
Sorry if I just blew air right into the mic.
Oh, I didn't hear it at all.
Okay.
Oh, I can pull the backpack off. Hell yeah. Ah. That was my knife. Oh, I broke the peg. Oh, well. Oh, I did super glue it in. I'm stupid. Yeah, okay. That's all right. I will glue it back on later. Yes, haha. Come on. Come on. All right. Concentrating hard.
Oh. A lot of
What's
the
up?
things that I've been looking at for cracked leather are like effects that you do on the edges of things or where like it cracks the most. Or, like
Yeah.
where it moves the most. So I'm like,
What are your thoughts then? Because that would be real.
yes. But it's not, I don't know. I think because my brain is, do I go screen accurate or do I go what is gonna look best?
Don't know.
Because painting that effect is gonna be hard to do because it's hard to do that organic kind of texturing.
Hmm.
Or do I just dry brush it?
If you dry brush it and put layers on top and then just do like a couple edge highlights for scratches, that could work. How much time do you want to spend on it?
I will spend as much time on it as what needs.
So maybe do like a light, do like a you know, do like what would be a highlight color as a brush and then wash it down to blend it in.
I'm gonna do. What's that brush?
Damn it.
Hoping that like haphazardly dry brushing this with kind of like a bit of an abandon will give it a bit of that look that I'm going for.
It's blue tap. Oh, side note, we hit 50% on our Kofi goal.
Ooh.
Yeah, I saw something come through. So thank you, Moros, for your donation that got us through to 50%. We are about halfway through the Zephyr Storm series. So in the event that we don't raise the whole amount to get the power up suits, there is a project that we're looking at getting some art done in November, so we'll just straight away put that straight into that instead. So we'll just keep the goal at the same amount, because we're on the back end of the series. We don't want to accidentally only have it for a couple episodes. We want to make the use of your kind donations. So if we don't get it by like next week, which it doesn't look like we will, we'll immediately just put that into something else we're making. Like we're not gonna just take it and not do anything with it. But yeah, thank you for the donations so far. Like, that's been fantastic. But yeah, we have been able to contact someone who does like Magic the Gathering quality art for the next thing.
Ooh.
And they've been showing us some of the stuff they do, and it's like I don't think we're gonna be able to do that level, but like. He's like, yeah, I could spend like 1 to 4 hours on some of these, and he showed us like the quality of like 1 to 4 hours of it, and we were just like, how did you do that in 1 to 4 hours? Type thing. Like we were just like, what sorcery is this? It's like when you see a mini painter and they've done like the fucking golden demon job, and they're like, 10 hours. Yeah, I'm so stoked about the 50% Wolf. It's so fantastic, and people have been so generous. Like, I'm not poo-pooing on it at all. Like, it's been fantastic. We don't usually see a lot of donations before the Kofi, so it's been really nice to have that come in morale-wise.
Yeah, it's nice to see a little bit of a return for all of our hard work.
Yeah, and
people help and support us and stuff.
And Leia, we've been talking about doing a stream later, and you know that could turn into some the after this run, not this run, but the next run. That'll be like maybe what we're doing for your one.
Ooh, boy, I have been plotting already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, because I haven't heard anything about I haven't heard anything back about what we discussed before, so
I reckon the initial plan with the one that you're already very good at is the way to go, if anything.
That is like I'm keen. Like, ooh, I'm
keen.
How do I change this?
We don't have to change anything.
No. This is not me like doing it. I am not saying that I am changing it for any other reason other than for my sanity.
Oh, fair. Yeah, because some of it's jank. Yeah, no, I know.
And I do like to kind of throw in another angle. Like, I've been thinking about it. I'm like, oh man, like I just want to do like what I'm doing right now all over again. But like I feel like because it's been done, I need to find like a new wrench to throw into.
You know what's great? You know what's great as a professional DM? The utter fantastic feeling of having run something before, and you don't need to prep as much because you don't need to up yourself. You're running it. Think about it this way: you're running it for a group of people who have never experienced it before, and have never experienced it the way that you did it last time. So who's to say that you should change anything because you've already done a good job with your last one?
That's true.
You like I vote. My vote as someone who loves to not change things with my prep. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, it is broken. That's the problem.
Well, the parts that fix the parts that are broken, but like the homebrew parts that you've already put a lot of work into, keep that the same, man. Run that over and over again. Run it into the ground, and in fact, rework the parts that you didn't like. And that way, it's not you haven't changed it just to be different. You've changed it for a better experience.
You wanna play the game that I'm running right now?
What?
Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
That
I don't get to play I don't get to play campaigns a lot.
The tyranny of Eberron.
Oh, that's right. I forgot it was in Eberron.
It's like I changed it to the umpteenth degree.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Has played Lost Mines of Phandelver multiple times, and it hasn't ever been the same experience because the different players in each party. Totally true.
And I will go
Absolutely true.
I will go as, you know, depending on the group of players. If you let me, I'll get unhinged. I don't have to. But if the party needs a wild card, that's my default. And in fact, reining myself in is more work. So if they need a wild card, I'll do it. I don't want to ruin a campaign though. I would.
I don't think you would ruin any. I am like the definition of yes and.
Oh, good.
Like I absolutely. So I put this on my
You start playing?
my start playing profile, which is live, by the way. You can actually set up. You can request games with me now. But like that is on my profile. Like I absolutely believe in D&D is cooperative storytelling. I have the overarching plot. Like I know all of the big stuff, but I absolutely let my players plan all of the little things themselves.
Yeah, nice.
Like
behind
the scenes, I'm just taking all of your little threads and tying them together into nice and interesting webs.
Yeah, I did also set up a Kofi commissions thing if anyone is interested that they could hire yourself, me, or George through there as well.
Ooh.
Another little avenue with like it's basically got like preset USD pricing. But I set it at a rate that would be like, okay, we can pretty much handle anything people throw at us.
Hell yeah.
Create a multiple page backstory. I walk in with no backstory and I'm like, fuck me up. You give me whatever you want, and I'll stick with that.
That is, I've absolutely run with that. I've had people rock up. Like I think the least amount of backstory I ever got was half a page. And
half a
it was
page?
just like very, very brief. Like this is kind of like my idea for this character.
Yeah.
And then all of the character building was done in game. Like
yeah, I prefer that. I mean I don't like. I don't know. I don't get to play in many like long-standing things. So if I'm like world building, I put that into my like DMing homebrew side. But if I'm playing a character, I'm typically on a one-shot, so I don't really make in-depth characters. I like to discover a character as I'm playing them.
Yeah. And Wolf, you don't have to make a multiple page backstory. I think most of my players in the game that I'm playing right now, the game that I'm DMing right now, all of them have turned into me at maximum, I think, a page and a half of a backstory. And that is perfectly fine as long as I've got things, I tell my players, give me lots of knives because I will stab you with them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you feel the things. Provide me with knives and I will give you a good story that will stab you lots. I make multiple jokes that one of my partners in my game, I tell him he gave me 18 knives to stab him with because he came from an adopted family. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like this dwarvish woman who just adopts a horde of children. So he grew up with 17 brothers and sisters.
Wow. Wah. All right.
So all right, it's not exactly what I wanted, but I think it will give off the impression I want it to.
Yeah. Like checking the guy that I've got. I'm like, okay, what other parts need to be in like black or otherwise? And I think I've nearly got everything. You doing dance?
I'm listening to I recently put together recently by meaning this morning, I put together a playlist called Teenage Dirtbag, and it's all the music I listened to growing up.
Oh, when you were indeed one.
When I was a teenage, I'm still a teenage dirtbag, let's be honest. So I'm just like bopping a good Charlotte over here. Don't worry about me.
So I got that Spotify DJ thing and tried that out. And it's like, here's some music from way back that you used to listen to, because I have like a bunch of that music as well. Just in the nebulous liked songs. So every now and then it'll just bring out an unexpected thing from like when I was younger like that. Like I don't listen to Fall Out Boy, but it tries to make you go like, it's like, I'm gonna push you outside your comfort zone. And I heard Fall Out Boy and I was like, oh, I hear that. I hear that from Jess all the time, so I'm good. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I like it when it plays songs that I listened to recently because my hyperfocus.
I'll have to check that out to see if it's any good, because
it's pretty good. It says your name and I go, aha.
My my Spotify does not want to call me, or no, it's not my Spotify. It's my my Alexa does not want to acknowledge my name.
Oh, really?
Well, so I'm gonna let you in on I'm gonna let you all in on a little secret. Leia is not my government name.
Ooh!
Ooh! So it refers to me as my government name. Now, granted, Leia is in my government name.
Yeah.
But it refers to me as my government name, and I'm like, I don't appreciate this. My Spotify clearly says Leia. And it's like, but is it? Okay, I should have gone with this tactic way earlier.
My DJ sometimes gives me nothing but Fall Out Boy. It's my own little radio.
I'm listening to Fall Out Boy right now, actually.
Yeah, it's fun.
I think. Or it might be Panic at the Disco. I always get them confused.
You know, I'm about to be inflammatory. Same thing.
Well, because like here's the thing is like so I started listening to that kind of music way later in like my musical interest time period.
Yeah.
Because growing up, I listened to more like I was listening to stuff that my parents grew up on. So lots of Metallica, Iron Maiden, Megadeth. Like I didn't know regular music existed until I got into high school. And people are like, yeah, this is what people our age listens to. And I'm like, I had not heard a Beyonce song until probably like prom.
Wow. Okay.
Because I lived in
I was
this
about to
little crux.
I was about to say, I used to hate listening to my parents' music because it was all just like classic bogan Australian music of like, you know, AC/DC, hey, buddy, thunderstruck, and all of that stuff.
I can't stand
Yeah,
AC/DC.
I can't stand Bohemian Rhapsody because I fucking hate that song. Yeah, no, yeah, you play that song around me, I'll just be like, I'll either walk out of the room, or if it's at a party, I'm like, I'm gonna go sit down for a bit. I'm good.
We might have to fight.
I accept your challenge for the first time ever. I can't stand it.
I can't blame you too much. I actually have one of the guys in my that I've been playing D&D with for 7 years hates Queen. I can't believe we've been friends this long and you've never told me. And he goes,
I've just
I
heard
told you because I know you would beat me up.
It's just, I've heard it to death, you know. I've just heard it too many times. Like I can't listen to a lot of like top 40 stuff either because I'm just like, I hear this is a backtrack in my brain if I leave the house. A lot of this music. And so like I walk around, I feel rage if I hear it anywhere else.
My partner is like that with Aerosmith. His mom was really into Aerosmith.
Yeah.
So he's like, I can't stand it. Like he's like, I like, it's fine, but like, I don't listen to it.
I don't have bad memories of half of these things. I just don't give a shit.
It's just not. It's not your jam. Yeah,
here's the other thing you know as well. I also couldn't give less.
Queen does not compute.
Exactly. Here's another one. Hot take. Sorry if anyone subscribed to us because they like us liking nerdy shit. I fucking hate Star Wars too. Like I don't. You know this about me, and I don't care if anyone hates me for hating Star Wars. No. I just don't give a shit.
I actually I'm gonna level with you on this discussion. I have a great distaste for a lot of Star Wars stuff now. As an adult,
oversaturated. It's oversaturated. And it has been my entire life.
It's not quality. There has not been a good thing. The only exceptions I will make is the first season of Mandalorian, only the first season of Mandalorian.
I didn't mind the first season of Mandalorian. I didn't mind the second. I remember having a 20-minute rant with you about the end of Mandalorian season 2, and that definitely stuck because I watched 2 episodes of season 3 and dropped the whole show. And there's no stakes in that show either. Like they have their cute little guy. And now they have to milk the cute little guy for the entirety of the series because the plotline they had was good, and then it ended in season 2, and it was like, okay, well, your cash cow has just finished and left the station, and then there were like convoluted reason as to why they're back in a different show. Oh, he's just back now in season 3. Oh, who would have known? That's shit. Yeah. That's shit writing because you wanted to sell Grogu merch.
And honestly, I feel we've had this. We have had this this discussion, and like I've seen some stuff like people are like, oh, Ahsoka is so good, and I was like, I've seen some clips of that shit looks like it's straight from fucking Treasure Planet, bro.
Wait, you did hang on, don't diss Treasure Planet, because Treasure Planet is a national treasure.
No, I love Treasure Planet, and that's why it makes me upset. Like, how dare you? I know you own this too, but you cannot have it.
I thought Treasure Planet was DreamWorks.
Until Disney bought it.
Wait,
I
DreamWorks
actually
DreamWorks is Disney, is it?
Yes, you can watch Treasure Planet on Disney because it's
Huh.
my nap movie. It's the movie that I can turn on and just fall asleep to because it is that comforting to me.
It's a great movie.
Andor sucked. I watched one episode.
Oh,
and,
Jess will
here's the
kill
thing,
you.
is Cassian Andor before Rogue One. There is no reason why I should care about this character because he's an asshole.
Oh, that's the Han
Like-
Solo movie in a nutshell.
Yeah, like basically Andor before Rogue One is a scumbag. Why would I want to care about a character who I know is basically a scumbag? I will fight somebody on that.
No, I'll pay that. I heard Andor's storytelling was really good, but it has the same problem as the Han Solo thing of like this character was an asshole and their growth happened in the movie. So
exactly.
why should I care about them?
And also, I already know how Andor's story ends, so it's like it just feels empty and hollow.
I don't mind knowing how a story ends in a prequel sense. In fact, you can do that really well, but you have to do it well, and they have to grow in a different way. Like, like they could be an asshole by the end of the series where they need to be at the end of this one, but you need to make them even worse than they were. Like, make them a proper villain if you're going to end them as kind of just being an asshole, you know?
Or make him not an asshole and make him then jaded. He becomes jaded and then, like, you know, after time he becomes an asshole. But it's like straight out of the gate, he's just a scumbag. And
if he's just the
like,
same, it's boring.
Like, okay, so he hasn't changed. All right, fine.
Yeah. No, I can.
I watched the first episode and I told the boys, I was like, feel free to watch this without me.
Oh, yeah?
And I don't think they finished it. I don't think they watched any more of it.
Yeah.
I was like, it was like, I gave them, like, if you guys want to experience it, that's fine. But I don't have any interest.
That's fair. Jess is saying he does grow. So that's, you know.
Okay. I'll give that. But the problem is like, the first episode didn't hook me.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And that's why, like, if I don't feel it in the first episode, I'm probably gonna be end up being disinterested.
You want something that is good from the first episode? New One Piece, live action One Piece.
No.
I like it.
No.
I haven't watched One Piece. I liked it.
I don't.
It's silly.
I don't want to dedicate
it's fun.
my life to something that has.
Then don't. Just watch the first season. Just watch the first season and wait for the next bit. Oh, there's also, so if you want to watch One Piece much faster as well, there's also a thing going on TikTok called One Pace, where they take all of the arcs and compress them into like a couple hours of a movie instead of hundreds of episodes. And that way, I think you save about 60% of the time watching the series, and it skips all the filler, it's re-edited and remixed, so it skips like elongated yelling episodes or flashbacks. Jess didn't think she would like this show. She didn't think she would like One Piece. I knew I was gonna, if it was adapted well, I thought I was gonna like it because I used to watch One Piece like way back when I was a kid, and I think I did like episodes while I was on Cartoon Network. But yeah, cheers for One Piece. Great show, huge investment. I think it takes the show from like 1,000 plus 20-minute episodes down to like half of that. And they're in movie length. It's still a fucking lot.
A lot of time.
And that's why I'm like, I might just watch the live action if and when it comes out. And I can watch, you know, if I really want to get invested. Right now, season 1, I think is going to end with a pretty good arc. Just like they're going to end as a crew, a proper crew, and it'll be fine. But I think it's successful enough that it'll keep going. And it's got Oda's blessing. It's got Oda, the writer of the manga, his stamp of approval on it, even though there was some slight changes for adaptation. But he was like, I like this type thing. So, you know, I'm really enjoying it. I've only watched like 3 episodes, and it's been fantastic. It's CGI is not top tier, but it is good enough that when you see the human boy in real life stretch his face out or stretch his little arms to be rubbery, it just works. It's just fine. The suspension of disbelief is there enough that I'm like, this is funny. I'm watching a seagull in a delivery, a mailman hat fly around and send out letters to people. This is fine.
Think I'll stick to my classics.
That's fair.
I was like, I've learned through like watching we've been considering watching more anime now that we have Crunchyroll.
Oh yeah.
I
don't think you need to pay for Crunchyroll either if you don't want to watch it week to week.
don't think so.
Oh wait, no, you don't. You get ads if you don't pay for it.
I came home from vacation and the boys were like, "We have Crunchyroll now," and I was like, "Okay."
If you want something that's only got one season out and utterly fucking shits the bed with awesome, Chainsaw Man. Just go for that.
The boys want to watch Chainsaw Man so bad, and I cannot tell you how uninterested I feel.
Just give it a go because Denji is a wholesome little dipshit himbo, and his entire plot arc is I want to touch a boob, but then he accidentally falls in love with someone, and it's just funny. It's just fun. It's funny. It's so good, and if I need to be hyped up with energy ever, I listen to the theme song for the opener, and it by the end of it, I'm just like it's coffee energy, you know?
Yeah.
It's so good. And it's I think if you're a fan of like movies and references, the intro does a really good job because it does animated versions with their characters of like famous movie scenes like Reservoir Dogs and Big Lebowski. And there's all these little references in the title card that are fantastic to watch. Death Note's pretty good as well. Salami Man has the good references.
Yeah, so we're actually watching Death Note right now because my one partner has never seen it. I am a huge Death Note fan. I'm actually regathering all of my Death Note books because I used to have them all, but I had to give them all, or I had to sell them when we moved. I didn't have the room to take them with me.
Oh.
So I'm regathering all of my manga. It's also nice because I have a partner who actually appreciates my manga obsession.
I mean,
so like to tell you a little bit about my tastes when it comes to like manga and anime, my favorites are Hellsing, Death Note,
you're a bit more on the grim side.
Alchemist.
Ooh, yeah.
Huh?
You've been more on like the grim fantasy type stuff.
I like grim fantasy stuff. Claymore.
Oh, my brother loves Claymore.
I found two.
Have you done Berserk then? If you've done Berserk, if you like Claymore?
My partner said that he started to watch Berserk and he said he didn't like it and he didn't think I was gonna like it. And he tends to be kind of on the nose.
My brother really likes grim fantasy stuff as well, and he fucking loved Berserk. It's one of those like hyper gore violent ones though, I think. I haven't seen it. This could be wrong.
I have the book for it. Like one of the first big omnibus of it. I
saw Junji Ito's bringing out an Uzumaki adaptation. I was like, ooh. Because that's supposed to be well, Junji Ito, you like the horror guy?
Mm-hmm.
He did like the Enigma of Amigara Fault, like really famous creepy hole story. This hole is for me. That guy. This is my hole. And he also so Uzumaki is said to be like his masterpiece. And it's about a town where two people are living in and they don't like it and they want to get out. And it's because something in the town is making people's eyes go all spiral and they start going crazy and they get really obsessed with spirals, the Uzumaki.
Interesting.
And that's all I know about it. I haven't read it. But it's animated like Junji Ito's art style, and it's only in black and white. It's very artistic and cool looking. I really want to see it.
Ooh, I love the stuff that's like super artistic. My partner and I just watched a movie, like an anime movie that was recommended by Brandon Sanderson after he released one of his secret novels, the Yumi and the Nightmare Painter.
Okay.
But the anime was called Your Name.
Oh, fuck. I know Your Name. Like the
It was
movie?
really good. Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
It was sad, yeah.
Is Your Name the one with the meteor?
Fucking yes.
Oh, that's sad. Oh, yeah, I cried a lot in that movie.
I
Weathering
cried so much.
Weathering with You, I think, was also another really sad one.
Hellsing Ultimate for sure, yeah. I started Lazy Anime Sunday Ritual with my boyfriend. Finished Castlevania and then One Piece and then Hellsing. Ooh.
Nice.
Castlevania was I really liked Castlevania as somebody who likes that kind of stuff. Castlevania was absolutely right up my alley.
Is Weathering with You the one where they're controlling the weather?
I don't know.
I think it is. Yeah, that one, yes, it is. That one's also very fucking sad. Dragon Age Absolution, no, and I almost need to not watch it because of that panel I had a meeting for last night.
So actually, if you watch Dragon Age Absolution, it is pretty removed from, like, I think the only person that's in the show briefly who is in the games is Cassandra. And that's it.
Salami Man, would it upset you that I'm hosting a Dragon Age, a horny, spicy Dragon Age panel at PAX in 3 weeks? However, I have not played any of the games. Last year I did the same thing with Mass Effect, and I basically shitposted the entire panel live on stage.
Made so many people angry.
I sure did. They're on our YouTube if you want to see last year's one, actually.
Is that the one where you kept like referring to Garrus as Rex, right?
I referred to Rex
as Garrus.
Well, to be fair, I did genuinely think before I started doing any prep for it that Rex was in fact Garrus. And then I extended the bit significantly more. But one of my first thoughts when I started playing this panel was, there's a guy named Iron Bull in this game, and my immediate thought was, I should make a Dragon Ball Z intro with him in it. Iron Bull Z.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was my first thought. Oh, I also found out what a nug is, and that thing is disgusting, and you're going to hear about some very harsh opinions I have about that disgusting little rat creature. Horrible.
Okay, so I don't know. Oh, it does come off on camera. Awesome. So I don't know, like, this is my little leather tabard. I think my dry brushing actually turned out really, really good.
That looks good, man.
Really proud.
And if you want to make it look more worn and weathered, then you wash that down again, and then do it over the top.
I like, this is worn and washed and dry brushed like 4 times.
Nice.
I've gone over it a whole bunch.
Well, I meant, yeah. What's the? Well, I can't see the depth, I guess, but it looks really good from where we are right now. Oh, I'm so scared to squeeze this bottle layer. It's not coming out easily. It's not coming out easily, though.
Squeeze it.
No, I don't want a repeat of the last fucking speed paint debacle I had. Ah! Was a little metal rod. Yeah, the contrast on that terracotta looks really good.
It's actually, this is what's called, it is a Reaper paint. It's called Dragon Red. It looks really orangey on camera, but it is like just a really deep, like browny red.
Nice.
It's actually the same color as the body of my Tiamat. Like,
Would you
it's,
believe?
it's like
Oh, yeah.
this
That
like,
reads well.
deep red color. She's so heavy. I love the contrasting colors. It's gonna look really good. I also have to do some blue runes on. Yes, that's my. I don't. If you
Yeah,
haven't-
Salami hasn't seen a lot of our stuff yet.
Salami's new. Look at my. This is my. She's a Tia Not. This is not like a wizard's official Tiamat. This is the 5-headed dragon from Reaper.
This is the
so
Tiamat that we
she
have
is-
at home.
Tia Not. Oh my god, she's so heavy. I put her on this big round disc because, you know. But
Oh,
this is my baby.
okay. So
Pretty.
speaking of massive scale models, do you see what Warhammer announced like this morning?
No.
They announced a collaboration for 1/6 scale models with Weta Workshop.
Wetter Workshop?
Do you know Weta?
No.
The people who do special effects for like Lord of the Rings and
Oh shit.
yeah, Weta Workshop, like the special effects people.
Okay.
And they're doing
Okay.
they're probably going to do a run of Warhammer like busts and statues in 1/6 scale.
Man.
And I saw that and I went, "Oh, fuck, they're going to be like $1,000 each and I'm going to need one."
Oh yeah.
It
I saw the
specifically was
wings in
like
the background.
yeah. Oh man.
I saw the wings in the background. So worth seeing it up close. She's a beauty. She's my prized possession. I think somebody offered me $500 for her, and I was like, "Do you know how hard it was to find this model?"
Yeah, you know, how much would it be worth to you to sell it and do another one? $2,000? You should do that.
Yeah, I would probably need at least.
It'd be like
$2,000
$2,000, pickup only, you know. Because that's not just like a model to paint. That is like a fucking art piece.
Oh yeah, especially since like I airbrushed all of the wing details,
Exactly.
and that was a process in and of itself.
I saw this guy that I follow on one of the socials. He does like picture frames, dioramas, and he paints them up, and then he'll like sell them at he has like an art gallery, and he'll sell them, and those things are going for like 4,000 euros each. And I was like, yeah, that's proper art. Like that, it's a picture frame, but it's a fully 3D, you know, and it's got about 10 guardsmen in it, but they're all in like a scene, and it's painted beautifully, and it's very like perspective
Yeah, so
art.
I'm so hesitant to part with some of my models. Like,
Well, yeah, because these aren't. These are like project things
I
he's
know
done.
that this was 2 years ago at this point, but here, let me grab her really quick. So one of my first big models, this Cassandra, who still isn't finished because I'm terrified of finishing her. So it's very hard to see. See if I can get her under here. Yeah, there we go. So this is all filigree. Yeah. So this was 3D printed, and all of this filigree on this armor printed separately. Like all of these armor pieces that are on her legs in here, these all printed separately by themselves.
Yeah.
And then I had to paint all of like the individual scales and then like figure out how they clicked on there. Like this elbow piece right here, completely separate from this blue piece. This blue piece, I had to glue both of these little arm pieces on here. Like, she was a ball bust to put together.
Yeah.
And my partner, this was originally supposed to be for his mother, and I got to the point where I was like, I can't give it away. Like, there's no way. Like, I put so much time and effort into painting her that there's literally no way that I could give her away.
Is that one finished in the end? I can't remember if it... Is that one... We end up happy with like the...
Marines, Mr. Split.
Oh. Yes, Og the Ogre. I
A
think...
good defense
Og, were
with
you...
quite agile movements and good weapons, but they won't last long. I cast a Foot of Gork. I have no idea what that means.
It's orky by the look of it.
It sounds like Warhammer stuff.
Yeah, it is. I can see Gork and Heavy Marines and all that. Yeah, I'm painting Space Marines because I'm basic today.
I think I lost. I can't hear you again.
Also,
now I don't know where my mouse is.
Also, welcome Og, the Ogren.
Why is my mouse not working?
Pretty orky, if you ask me. It's pretty orky, yeah. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can or not. Oh!
No, I can't hear anything.
Hello, hello.
Yeah.
Wub, wub, wub. Yeah, we can hear you though. We were having a bit of a audio issue going through the headphones earlier today where it would just stop, but it would only be like my voice that could stop. But she could hear the music and everything. But we can hear her. It was odd, to say the least. Oh, are you kidding me? I didn't paint the back of that knife. All right. Would you rather own a bolter from 40k? I would, or an energy sword from Halo 3. I'm not big on Halo, so bolter's a real easy one for me. In fact, I would love to 3D print a bolter one day. Got to watch the newest ep of Thank God You're Here. Thank you for stopping in, Salami Man. I hope you had a good time. I hope you stick around as well. Hey, feel free to join the Discord as well. You know, it's a public Discord. We post all of our stuff. In here after, so take care. Have a good rest of your time zone, and I hope you come back and we can hang out and chat more soon. All right. What we got going on here? Where's my lieutenant reference? Okay, so these grenades are all silver. Gun is enough pay. Well, I don't want to shoot the damn thing. I just want to have one. I can't shoot a regular gun without flinching. You know, I've done that a few times, and I'm like, I'm not exactly a marine-built Chadicus superhuman, so that thing's gonna destroy my body if I try to attempt to shoot it. If anything, I would simply be like, I own a bolter. Like, that would be... I'm not using it for practical... I'm not wanting it for practical gain, if that makes sense. Mind you, Halo Energy Sword's gonna weigh nothing, and then I'm gonna cut my arm off by accident. Yeah, they're all Chadicus. How you doing, Leia? Can you hear me? Oh, she's frozen. Ah, okay. All right, I'll switch to a coal scene if we need to. If Leia drops. Actually, no, we probably just leave it on this till she's back, but... We'll have to see what happens. Sculpt's a bit weird there. Welcome back. Ah, there it goes. Hello? Hello? True, but would it come with unlimited ammo if you wanted to use it? Oh, my gosh. There we go. Layers back.
Problems.
That's all right. I've got you back now. And in my other window, I have many of us. Now we have 2 layers. As soon as you touch the gun, you'll be blessed with unimaginable strength. Well, okay. If I wanted to do that, I would, I would find a way to monetize my hobby. Much like I do with the rest of my stuff. And then immediately, I would have a bolter that nobody else has, and I'm blessed with unimaginable strength the rest of my life. I would shoot the bolter for the rest of my short life. Who says it would be actual? Yeah. We're talking like... We're probably talking in the real world. I've got a one-way ticket to bolter demonstrations now.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. What happened?
Computer just turned off. Hate me.
Oh, really? Just straight up without warning? I saw you say your computer restarted, but I was like...
it was doing perfectly fine, and then it was like, okay, goodbye now.
My planet needs me.
I was like trying to figure it out, and it just like shut down, and I was like, oh, well, okay.
We've been... I have been offered a bolter in an unimaginable strength if I take it. And I've got to say, I probably will take that. Or a Halo 3 energy sword.
What is even going on?
The actual military knocking at my door? Look, I'll let it, okay, so what's going to happen there is the actual military is going to knock in my door.
Matt, there's 2 me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's because I had one of them as your painting camera, but then you left. So the actual military, yes, knocks at my door. However, I'll give them the gun. I'll just give it to them, and then they'll fuck off. And then they'll come back and be like, everyone who used it died. And I'll be like, yeah, I could have told you that, but you didn't let me. And then I would be the guy with the bolter again. Be like, I know how to use it. They'll be like, can you teach us how to use it? Be like, money, please. I've already got 40 bookings today.
All right. Let's see.
I also don't respect the military enough to let them just like, to not fuck with them in that situation. You've given me an inherent shitlord a means to mess with someone. That's what you've done. Like, even if it is a fucking weapon of the Emperor of Man, I'll still fuck with it. What's up?
This bronze looks fucking banging. Oh, my music is gone.
But the music is gone. Again, yeah. Well, I don't. Why? See, my body is still weak, though. You forget that I am mere flesh, and a tank shell or a drone strike will still kill me. I have the good gun, but I am one man against the literal military of the world in that situation. It would be hard to simply fight back against. I don't think I would do too flash hot, you know? With this, the flesh is weak, even though the bolter is strong. I am merely but goo contained. What?
Just, I can't laugh.
No, you do what you want, man. What's an interceptor? These are fun little hypotheticals. Leia, would you rather own a Mad Max war rig or a V8 interceptor? What is a V8 interceptor?
Yeah, what is that?
What is that?
It sounds familiar, but
It sure sounds like a vehicle. Mad Max's car. Oh. I mean, am I in real life again? Because I'd probably go after the regular looking car rather than the war rig. Because
excuse me, I am. Wait, Max's car or the war rig?
Yeah, we're saying like the Max's car or the war rig. I would rather Max's car because at least I can go fast on a regular highway instead of taking up the highway. You know, I can't drive into the city with a war rig.
Sure, you could.
Again, this is the same problem that we'd have. The police would be after me, and I am but a squishy man in a war rig.
Yes, but war rig.
I'm thinking about the logistics of just owning that thing. Like, how much fuel does that take? It's not gonna, like, the Interceptor's already gonna be like a 6-liter fucking engine. The war rig's gonna be like, you drive down the street, you need to fill up again. Have you seen fuel prices lately? It's like $2 a liter. That's fucked.
I mean,
I don't think I would be able to drive it anywhere. Imagine the registration cost. A V8 already costs a lot of money to register a car. Now, would you imagine 70 V8s to power the war rig? What kind of fucking governmental fee are they going to charge there? It's going to be it's too much money. It's too much. I'm just not going to be able to afford it. It's just going to sit there and rust in me backyard. That's all that's going to happen here. I'll take the V8, thanks.
see, if I had the war rig, I would take it, but I wouldn't have it very long because I would just end up creating too much havoc.
Yeah, see, I'm not purchasing. I'm picturing this is just like my regular life just happens to have one of these now. And like, I gotta tell you, I drive to a lot of houses for my D&D games. And you know, it already takes me enough time to get somewhere without the possibility of a war rig needing more than one lane in peak hour traffic. That sounds like hell.
Sounds like a good time.
Oh, you know. Could I own a second car? Can I still have my Toyota Yaris on top of the war rig? And then I can drive my Yaris to my job? And then have the war rig for my My fun weekend plans. I go down the beach coast. Like just down the highway. Is that something I can do?
Why is this so good?
What's so good? I'll take the war rig if I'm still allowed my own car then. That's fine. You talking about the leathers?
Just become poly, and then that's how you get multiple cars.
I could just buy more cars. I don't have to be poly.
Yeah, but
You don't. There's no rule that says you. You know, Leia, being poly doesn't grant you more money. It grants you more people. The people might not own the car.
More people.
No, because they could also just have
to potentially have vehicles.
Yeah, but there's the key word, potentially. Love does not denote the amount of car one has. Like there's no correlation there.
I'm poly and I have access to 2 and sometimes 3 cars.
Well, that sounds like rather than did you date them just because they had a car? Because we're about to find something about you bending on your. Well, that means you've made your answer irrelevant. If you didn't choose them based on the car, what argument is there?
Oh, when my partner and I met, he had the cutest friggin' Mini.
So you did choose it based on the car. Yeah, cute.
I mean, it was a good car, and then he got rid of it because he was like,
"Okay, we'll
it
find
was a really good bachelor car."
We'll find out something about.
And now he's got a Prius.
A Mini?
Which is also awesome.
Is a Mini a bachelor car? Like a Mini Cooper?
Yeah, like a Mini Cooper.
Oh.
He had like one of the tinier Mini Coopers, and it was a soft top, so it was a convertible.
I thought a Mini.
And he's like, it was great for like being a bachelor and picking up chicks. He's like you let me take you camping in it, and I was like, yeah, it was fucking awesome.
Camping in a Mini? I'd never thought of that. I mean, I didn't really think of a Mini as a bachelor car. I kind of thought about it as like a getting about town city car type thing.
Mm-hmm. He called it his bachelor's car, and now he's got a Prius.
I did have a housemate at one point. I don't know. I wouldn't really call him a friend. I don't really like the guy, but he also had a Mini at some point, and he would also. Yeah, no, you're right. It is kind of yeah. Thinking in hindsight, I'm like, he would brag about the fact he owns a Mini a lot, and I'm like, this is like the weird opposite of like someone. Well, in his case, someone compensating for a lack of personality because he owned a Mini.
I mean, my partner didn't brag about it when he had it. He thought it was a cute car.
It was
a good car to have as like a single guy.
Yeah.
Because he didn't need that much room.
I mean, that's why I've got my Yaris. I've got a tiny little hatchback that can just zip around and do whatever. And Jess also has a tiny little car. We love them. I just like how fuel efficient they are.
The problem is now that we have a bigger family, it's us and the kiddo and sometimes my girlfriend.
Yeah.
That like having a larger vehicle. So like we went out to go get sushi when my girlfriend was visiting, and we ended up taking the Prius because that had enough room for 5 of us.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to equate owning a Mini to lack of personality. I meant like, yeah, you're right. It is a bachelor car type thing.
But like, I can understand why like this person would brag about it, because I believe Mini Cooper is owned by BMW.
It's like a semi-luxury car. It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't think they're worth the money. They're kind of strange.
I actually, so when I was going to BlurredCon, I had the guy that I was driving with has a Mini Cooper, but he has one of the bigger ones, and it was actually like really nice.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was like, they're kind of like a upmarket car. They're not like a rich car, but they're like upper middle class vibe because they're quite nice interiors. Bit like they seem very minimal is what I was trying to get, I think. Because like the one my friend was in, he was like, I think it's also got like a retro vibe to the interior too, from memory.
Yeah, it definitely feels like old car vibes, which, might have helped.
Yeah.
I love old cars.
Thinking about logistics, would you rather be one of Nurgle's troops or be one of Khorne troops? Oh, fuck. I don't know. A great unclean one or an exalted bloodthirster. Look, I'm gonna play it straight with you there, Og the Ogre, and I'm already a bit of a great unclean one at the moment, so it's a pretty easy fix to just continue my life choices and go with the Nurgle daddy on this one. Grandpapa Nurgle. I can also take orders from Morty, and who doesn't want to do that?
I think I don't think what I would end up being is on that list. Because I'm very much a Slaanesh bitch.
Look, end of the day, I would love to be a Slaanesh bitch, but I'm going with my options presented. I want to reside in the fuck chariot. You're right.
I guess if I have to choose Chaos? Question mark? I don't know. I don't know that much about Warhammer.
No, yeah, you're in the Chaos Gods territory. One of the four big ones.
I don't know what the four big ones are. I know Slaanesh.
Khorne, Slaanesh, Nurgle, Tzeentch. I mean, you're witchy as well, so Tzeentch could also work for you. Because they're all about... Did I fucking mix paint flecks of silver into this fucking brown? God damn it. You know, you got the Tzeentch, which is all about sorcery and change. Did I mix freaking silver in this? Wheels, yeah, I've got a mouth belly. I've already, you know. I'm good with that.
Okay, and that comes with the perks. Almost invisible, incredibly strong, wields a giant bile sword, and giant mouth belly.
Yeah, so like, you know, I get 2 mouths, I can have 2 dinners
like,
now.
I don't know, I think, what is it, Khorne or...
I just don't want to be angry all the time if I'm Khorne, you know?
I am an Irish girl. I'm always angry all the time anyways.
Well, then you might be good on the Khorne side of things. Like, you get
I think I'm a...
You get to look like a giant cow man and have a chainsaw and have any emotion that's not anger drilled into your skull with the butcher's nails helmet they put on you.
Sounds fantastic. Sign me up.
Yeah, I just don't want to be that angry all the time. See, Nurgle's at least kind of chill. Like, his thing is like, everybody's gonna die. Just chill. We're all, you know, I don't have to rush for you. The grave will take you eventually. And at that point, Papa Nurgle will welcome you into his warm embrace. Finality. Whereas, like, Angron and the others are like, fuck you! I'm gonna fucking murder you! And I'm like, let's just take it slow, guys. I want to enjoy my ride, you know? You know, however incorrect I was about to say it. Nurgle's all about the vibes.
You know what these hypotheticals make me think of?
What?
Plasticity. Like, this is a convo we need to have with plasticity.
It's a very plasticity conversation, isn't it? Yeah, so perks for Angron is incredible strength, fiery anger, fast movements, and being able to plow through marines like they're nothing. So that's what you're getting into with that one.
That is absolutely, especially the fast part. So whenever we play board games, if there's an option to play the fast character, that's who I want to be.
Oh, okay. Well, then you'll be Angry Man then.
I love having lots of movement.
Hit him fast, hit him hard.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, no, I'd rather I'm happy to wait someone out. I'm patient. You know, in terms of like the Cayenne and the Montcar, I'm the patient hunter. Despite what my my exterior and hyperactivity will tell you, I can be very slow and methodical.
Funny because I say the same thing when I'm playing when I used to play Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah.
I used to drive my partners insane. Cause like I would just sit there and they're like, "Are you gonna move?" And I'm like, "Nope, I'm gonna wait for that guy to come back."
When I used to play
And
battle
then
royale
it's like-
games, I was like the stealth guy. I would go find spots. Actually, I used to do this when I played laser tag and things like that as well. I was like the hidden sniper.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was very good at not being seen and taking people out from quite far or hidden locations. Because you survive longest when you are not putting yourself out there.
I wanted to do something like that when I used to LARP. Like I was like, I want to be like I want to have a sniper. Like because we played Mage Punk, so guns were a thing. But we had so many people who were like they wanted to be like edgy, like rogue like.
Yeah.
I was like, cool. I'll just play a barbarian.
Yeah, no, I
Be angry.
when we did paintball, I went up the back and I used to, because like I know how to shoot Nerf guns, I would know how to account for bullet curve and bullet drop.
Oh yeah.
And so I would be
I
like
was the same.
bing, bing, bing from the back of the field and I'd be hitting them and they'd have to like start walking back.
Yeah. I often did back coverage for paintball.
Yeah.
That's my jam.
I need to do some more. I need to be
but the
fitter so I can go do
extra
those paintball-y type things. It's so
Oh,
fun.
Slanesh, your perks would be incredibly beautiful, irresistible to anything, except the Primarchs.
Bitch, we
Super fast
already
movement,
irresistible
even
to
faster
anything.
than corn. Light damage, but also deal more damage with more swings. See, yep, right there, Slanesh. That's my move super fast, hit things a ton of times, and do, you know, okay-ish damage. That's me. I'm Slanesh.
Yeah, fuck them and or them up super hard and fast.
That's my jam right there.
$12.20. Holy shit! I've been slow and methodical on this model today, but it's been neat, so it's been nice.
And if it makes you feel better, this is pretty much all I've worked on today.
That's fair. I haven't done like a nice paint job in a while, so I think that's why I'm not just doing like a slap-on job.
Oh, that looks so good. Oh my god. Okay. Do we think in the last 30 minutes? Yeah, I could do that. Okay. I got this.
Damn it. In games, I'll be honest, I'm horrible at fighting my teammates or whatever team is when I was high. Oh, yeah, fair. You're the bard, as we say.
Yeah.
I
like a good bard.
I like leadership roles, so I would always be like doing a commando sniper type thing.
See, I like leadership stuff, but I tend to be like the I don't know. I want to say like I like backing my words up with action.
Yeah, well, you can be a frontline leader. Like I'm more of a stealth shadows guy. So it'd be like comms and you know, it'd be like supporting fire, but also, you know, surveying and information and being able to see the wide scope of the fight.
Oh no. All right, in this last half an hour, I'm going to be attempting some archaic runes. And I am terrified. Lettering is notoriously very hard.
Lettering?
Yeah, I have to do, let's see. I have to do, this lettering down the middle of this
Oh boy.
peplum.
It looks like
Like
it's got a
archaic.
layer of dirt over the top of it as well, so you could put another shade of like agrax on it to seal it in as well.
Oh gosh.
I can't remember what place this is from in Pokemon, but the fucking track vibe is fantastic. Oh, sorry, no, that's it's Kokiri Forest from Zelda. That's why I couldn't remember it.
Oh.
Why do you study magic?
need-
Wizards. I am steamed master of the arts. I need power for higher purpose. Dwarves. I want to hurt elves.
Ouch. That's so mean.
They are meanies. That phrases like that from Shadowheart is why she got dumped in my camp and never progressed her dialogue options.
Bro, so I'm playing a Dragonborn.
She fucking
In my
left
game.
my party.
So she left?
Oh yeah, I pissed her off bad with the thing in Act
Ooh,
2.
we'll have to talk about that.
Oh, I can kind of say it. So there's something you do in Act 2 of that game that if you do it and don't
Okay.
take her, and you do the thing that that effectively she'll tell you she's against, she just left the party, and I didn't even get a chance to convince her otherwise. She left. She has not been in my game since.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because I didn't have her as a romance option. I didn't really progress her dialogue, so her approval of me was bad. Anyway. Yeah. It was not a good leaving.
Oh,
You're saying you're playing a
So-
Dragonborn?
I was playing a Dragonborn and I finally got to the Baldur's Gate part of Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
And I was a super asshole to the first Dragonborn I'd seen in the entire fucking game.
Oh, is that the cutie shop owner?
Yeah, the little shop girl.
She's so adorable. Why did you hurt her?
She is.
Why did you do that?
I didn't.
She's
But
my
like,
beloved.
they don't give any. No. They don't give you any good options as a Dragonborn. Like as
You don't
as
have
a
to use them.
Dragonborn, it's basically like, I didn't use them because they were mean. So there's like, oh, what are you doing? It's such a meager position, fledgling. Like, what? Why am I so mean?
I mean, I didn't take
I've
those
been
as
a
mean.
Cinnamon bun this whole
I took
they were kind of condescending.
They were like, why are you working in a shop, bro? And she was like, I love the shop, and I did take that option. And then my guy was like, oh, fair enough. Do what makes you happy. No, that's fair. I did remember that. After that, I went back to her, and she's like, hi, what can I do for you? She's like, I was like, you should hold yourself in pride in a shop like this. Afterwards, like, you can give her like words of encouragement to like get her self-esteem better, or at least that's the way I took it. But she sure does love that that armorer guy. Okay. Oh my god, so many straps on this guy. All right. If they, I mean, it depends where you are and what setting you are, but they could do that.
Huh? What was the question? Sorry, I'm concentrating.
If dwarves never studied magic, they just hurl big boulders at elves. Depends what setting, really.
I never understood the hate between...
I think it's a Tolkien thing. Or like a Tolkien-inspired thing. Because I see it's definitely like a trope. But I mean, like, you know, Legolas and Gimli have more of a rivalry than a hate for each other. But also, like, you know, fantasy racism as a trope is... I know in D&D it's getting slowly phased out because it's just like... you know, there's enough other shit to worry about. We don't need to force some, like, real-world extra stuff in there. Actually, if anything, the fantasy racism in Baldur's Gate grinded me the wrong way because I was like, I just, you know, I don't want to fucking have to sit there and...
the real world.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to have to convince Shadowheart not to be a cunt.
Ah, crap.
Ah, yes. All right. Well, here's a look at him so far. I've been very neat today. So that's working out for my favor. Look at that. I want to get as much of the base coating down as I can. So I think I want to get that the Tyranid flesh on there. and his skin flesh on there too today. I also forgot about the straps. Oh, there's no straps on here. Hell yeah. This gun, there's no strap. Alright. Any other weird fucking satchels or bandals I have to do? Oh, the sword casings, I guess. Whoop! What was that?
What? Huh? What?
Oh, my little stream light went
What was
out.
what? Ooh.
Oh, you're not plugged in properly? That's why. Yes, he wasn't plugged in.
Ooh.
Yeah, feel that. Okay.
Ooh. Now there's my arcane symbols. Hoo-wee.
Oh, dude, they look so good.
They look alright.
To make us redeem a compliment.
I'm hoping that, huh?
Nothing.
What?
To make us redeem a compliment.
Don't you dare.
They look real good. What are you saying, sorry?
Huh?
What were you saying? Said I think.
I don't even know. Apparently that that thought decided not to finish itself. I don't think that it's gonna be a super, like, something that's gonna really get pointed out that much. So
That's fair. Hey, compliments time.
what? Who?
From Wolf.
Oh, Wolf.
Thank you,
tracks.
Wolf. Yeah. Alright, Leia.
No!
I think your model
No!
looks so fucking good.
No!
And I'm not even being sarcastic because it is that good. I think you've done a wonderful job and you're not giving yourself enough credit. And Wolf thankfully has come in with a nice, fresh, hot compliment redeem. So, you're talented.
I give myself due when I feel like I deserve it.
Right now, you deserve it.
It's that's debatable.
Well, all I'm saying.
So Matt.
Oh, fuck.
So I know it's been a while since you've painted kind of traditionally, but I want you to know that you're doing a really good job.
Thanks, man.
And that I don't know if you're necessarily stepping out of your comfort zone, but I definitely feel like it's something that, like, you've had, you know, you seem like you're giving yourself a harder time because this is not something that you have been doing very often, especially with, like, you know, having worked with contrasts so much.
Yeah.
You're doing a very good job, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I just need to
You're
get back into the swing of it. More than anything.
Ooh.
It's because contrast is nice and fast and I'm lazy.
Lay, you're acting like other people in here don't have ridiculously high standards for themselves, which they don't use for other people. Truth. Oh man, that's gonna look so freaking cool once it's done. Let's see. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm gonna let that dry for a second.
It's all coming together.
Don't you love when that happens?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna do. That's interesting. This like next layer is like slightly purpley. We use my favoriteest purple ever. Oh, motherfucker.
Okay. All right, that's not gonna work. What? What?
I just realized I did this backwards.
What do you mean?
Okay, so Lilith's second drapery here has like some lighter areas. And I'm realizing in order to do that, I'm probably gonna have to dry brush, which means I should have worked from the top layer down.
Is that gonna set you back a lot?
Not, I wouldn't say a lot, but it's definitely puts a hitch in everything.
Hmm.
Not everything, but it means I just have to like I have to remix the underskirt
Yeah.
color. So I might have to do more work off screen than I thought I was gonna have to do.
Okay.
In order to finish this in this month. Because that's the plan. Alright, that's this color. I'm gonna make sure. I love this color. This like Styx purple is like gorgeous. Like desaturated purple, very dark. Let me double check my references.
I have to wash this down a couple times. It's pretty bright. There's no Nagaroth Knight equivalent, which I need for this, but I'll just wash it down a bit.
Ooh, shit.
What's up?
I just realized that my lead belcher was not closed.
Oh,
And
good
it's been
catch.
open for at least an hour.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright. Ooh, sorry, not painting on screen.
All right. I don't know how I didn't see half of these straps now that I'm coming back to it.
I always feel like straps go completely unnoticed. Like, there's been so many times where I've like gone back and been like, "Hey,
Yeah,
where
I've
did
like
you come from?"
I found like 3 straps. I'm like, what the fuck? How did I not see this? Hey, Leia, guess what? I can see my phone pingling on Twitter that a lot of people are liking your painting.
Aww. Because they know to respect the daughter of, I can't remember all of a sudden.
Daughter of, like, demons or something like that? I don't actually know Diablo.
Hatred, daughter of hatred. Mother of human, the mother of the Nephilim. Alright, so I've painted this bodice all the same color brown, but that's because this brown, this Rhinox hide is a really good base for the bronze that I'm using.
I love Rhinox hide.
So, and then some of this stuff is going to get the same treatment, although I just realized that I painted this and now I have nowhere to put it. We'll set that there. Gosh, she gets tall once you put her together.
Yeah, good.
Excuse me. She gonna be massive.
Just want to get these 2 shoulder pads done and then I'm good.
It's all good. I'm like, I've done so much painting today, I'm like, I'm painted out now.
Oh, fair. Well, we're nearly at time, so...
Yeah. So I think this part of it is like, oh, it's time, and I'm sorry I don't have anything on my, here, you guys can look at this. The one thing I finished.
Hey, it looks great.
But hey, it looks pretty freaking cool.
It looks really, really good.
See if I'll take my photo for. Don't mind my phone, guys. Why no focus? It's so cute. I think this needs like some bronze accents or something, or like little some like dry brushing or something. Maybe if I hit it with a little bit of no, it's too red. Oh wait, this is the wrong. Yeah. See, is this the one that's really fucked up? All right, my gold griffin dry brush is so fucked up.
Why?
I don't know. It looks like somebody put a fucking blender inside of my paint pot. Nice.
All right. Almost done.
You got this. That's like a nice looking pauldron, man.
Yeah. Helps when they got raised edges, so I can just like run the brush into the edge of the pauldron,
I love that.
and then it you don't have to like sketch it in. It runs with it.
Nice.
All right. One more thing, and I'm done. One more thing. I didn't think the pauldron would be that quick. Yeah, I want to put a big blob of this skin flesh on him. Wow, that's quite dark. Oh, I suppose this is the base tone, the lowest tone.
Yeah, it's probably meant to. Oh my god, that's such a beautiful color.
Yeah, it's right. It's like dark olive with a bit of red in it.
It reminds me of.
Actually, with a
This
red undercoat, it's gonna have like even more of a red tone as well.
Actually, this looks really light, but it's actually like a nice tanned. Like I use this for like Mediterranean skin.
That's
the
what.
Tan
That's exactly what this is.
color.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. Like when I played, when I ran Odyssey of the Dragon Lords, and all of my players, got miniatures.
Yeah.
For our campaign, and they were all like chose this like really pretty dark olive skin. I mean, obviously, like, you know, it's Grecian, everybody's standing outside all the time, and I was like, oh, the skin tones just look so freaking beautiful.
Yeah. As a general baseline, I like painting skin.
I think that's one of the things that I like the most about my Sisters of Battle, is because I've made them so multicultural. Like they look just so beautiful standing together.
Yeah.
Oh, that color, that looks so good with the red.
Yeah.
I like deep olivey tone.
And the red from the base coat primer adds like a little bit of extra warm in there as well, in my opinion. Oh, man, I didn't even need to water that paint down. That went on so nicely.
Nice. It looks really good. Like I'm watching it go on and it looks so...
It's smooth. Yeah.
So good.
I'll bring it up for a sec. Yeah, he's almost fully base coated. I gotta do cleanup.
Nice.
Gotta do some cleanup and gotta do some, like, you know, some touch-ups here and there, but, like, you know, roughly.
Yeah.
That's pretty done.
Sweet.
Want to start taking us away while I'm just putting another little coat on this?
Yeah. So again, my name is Leia. You can find me on all the socials at Sorceress Sundry. I'm gonna get Matt to eventually update our tags and stuff like that, so I can put in my DM for hire stuff. Well, it's not technically DM for hire, but if you go to start playing, you can find me. I think it's start playing / Sorceress Sundry. I just kept it easy, kept it in the brand. But you can hire me for D&D games, and I'm here painting stuff all the time. So come hang out with us. And if you're not in our Discord yet, you should get in our Discord. Nope, I can type. Nope, I can't type. Hold on, I got this.
Hey, there it is.
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah.
If you're not in our Discord, join our Discord. Come hang out with us. We've got all kinds of really cool things that you can come hang out with. We talked about lots of video games, and there's the artsy stuff that we've talked about. You can share your pets, all kinds of cool discussion. Come join us and hang out with us if you are not already in our Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, you can find me. Matt, I do the producing and things around here. We normally have a show on Wednesday night, Australian time, called Power Rangers Everstorm, where we have a bunch of our cast and a guest GM, Anne Ramos, playing a actual play campaign. So that's really fun. You can find me on Twitter, NoFunBrown, Instagram, Briefcase Brown, or Threads or any of the others, same Briefcase Brown. I think the only one that's different at this point is Twitter. Because I like the joke of it. And then I'm also a professional DM. You can hire me for your games, digital or in person in Melbourne. DungeonMasterForHire.com.au, or hit up my DMs, same as this. We also just put up a Kofi that you can book through there now as well. So if you would like to see myself, Leia, or George out of the DMs that we can offer you, you can come and check that out. I could also, if you want, Leia, put a painting commissions one in there separately if you would like at some point. I just realized. Yeah.
If they know not to to just hit me up on my you can see me in the Discord. You can hit up my Discord. That tends to be the easiest way to get a hold of me.
Do it.
You know, I'm around.
Do it.
Do
it. You should do it because she is very talented and she's got open slots so that you will get time if you want to do that.
Yeah.
All right, let's I can see that Scrain, who is flying over from the US in a couple weeks for PAX, looking like they are doing some competition mini painting. So let's go give them a raid. Scrain's a good mate.
We'll hang out with Scrain, yeah.
Yeah, Scrain's a good mate. They're good bean. And they just shouted out our other friend, Dragon Kia. So that was a good coinky dinky. So let's give them a raid. Thank you for sticking around. They're doing... What are they painting? I don't know. It's Warhammer by the look of it. So, either way, let's give them a raid. We'll see you next week for Zephyr Storm. No worries, Wolfie. Thanks for being here. Have a good one, guys.
Thanks for hanging out.
We'll see you next Thursday, and then Power Rangers on next Wednesday night. See you later.
Bye. Oh, runny nose. Meow.
There we go.
Daenerys, why are you being a pill? Oh. Oh my god. Why do you keep knocking stuff over, you fucking ham? Ugh. Get out of here.
My paint's going. I'm happy with this guy. Looks good.
Very happy. Alright, I am starving and I've got to go say goodbye to Matt because he literally came home.